Hello everyone, welcome to my Java tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'll be covering the final keyword. Now, the final keyword can be used at three levels. One is at the variable level, then method level, and finally the class level. I'll start off with the class level final keyword. Okay. Now, I've created a class C1 over here. It is having some member variables and a method. Now, what if I don't want this class to get inherited by some other class? Okay. So I want to restrict all other classes from extending or inheriting this class C1. So how do I do it? Then there is a way of doing it by using the final keyword. So I can declare this class as final. And when I do that, if I try to inherit this class, let's say I create a class C2 and I try to extend it from C1, then it won't allow me because the class C1 has been declared as final, and as you can see the type C2 cannot subclass the final class C1. Okay, and if I remove this, then this will be allowed. Okay, so this is one way where we can use the final keyword. Now I'll give you another way or another example. So yes, now consider this method M1. Now we have seen method overriding. So what it does is, if I create the same method over here in the child class, then it will override this parent class method. What if I don't want to override this method? That is, what if I don't want this method to get overridden by any subclass? So again, I can declare it as final, and when I do that, it won't allow the child class to override this method. So if I try to create the same method over here, then it won't allow me to do so because the method has been declared as final. Okay, and if I remove this, then it will be overridden. Okay, as you can see, overrides c1.m1. Yes. Now finally we can use the final keyword at the variable level. For example, if I create a variable x and I initialize it with some value 10. Okay, now after initializing, I can always change the value of this variable, right? So this is allowed. But what if I don't want this value to get changed after initializing it? Okay, so this might be some important value and I don't want any programmer to change the value of this variable anywhere in the program, okay, after initializing. So yes, we can declare the variable as final. And when I do that, it won't allow me to change the variable after initializing it. Okay, so we are restricting any further changes to this variable, right? So these are the areas where the final keyword is used. Okay, so that's it for now, and thank you for watching. See you in my next tutorial.